It's Megan Rose from the Philippines. Welcome to the 323rd episode of Gantsilyera, a show and tell of crochet and craft related items. Today is May 28, 2021. It's a Friday. It's my papa's birthday today. He is turning 71. So today I want to start off my podcast with a yarn haul. So yesterday I was able to go to Tabora and buy some yarns. So I'm gonna share to you yarns that I have purchased. First off, I was able to go to my suki, which is GSP Textile Supply in Tabora. I was able to buy the yarns that I needed for an order and for continuing on my project. So I have this golden yellow here. I purchased 2 of them. So most of these yarns are actually 50-gram balls, and they are called love nuts yarn, and they have approximately, the hook size that you need to use is a number 4. It is 100% acrylic and it has 128 meters to it. So I was able to purchase 2 golden yellow, 1 dark gray, 1 red. I needed the dark brown and 2 blue ones. And since I really needed plenty of the orange one, I purchased 5 of them in the small balls. So I have 5 of them here. And then I want to try out this yarn. I have purchased it from before, but I wanted to experiment with it a bit, and I wanted to try it out and maybe give you guys some review about it. So it is this Monaco Acrylic yarn. So this is the label of it, and when you compare it to the love nuts yarn, it is a little bit longer, and this one is number 4 also, and it has 18 grams to it. So I want to try it out again. I think the first try that I had is a little bit off, because I think the stitches that I made out of this became thick or a bit tight. When I crochet with this one, it has a good glide to it, but this one for me is a little bit tight. But I want to try it out again. So I purchased them 4 per piece for these colors here. So there's the navy blue. I bought 4 of them because I'm planning to make some mandala yarns. I'm planning to make mandala crossbody bags from Creggy's Crochet. She is a fellow Filipina who makes tutorials, and if you're interested, I will put the link on the description box below. So I started making one from downstairs, and this is how it turned out. I don't know if you can see the design of it. It has some flower-like design to it. So since you can see it here, I was able to use the whole ball of the gold line yarn for this, back and forth, and I was able to connect it. And that is my plan to make out of the Monaco Acrylic yarn. So what I did was, I purchased the colors that I like, 4 pieces per ball. So I have this navy blue, this golden yellow, the light blue. I wasn't able to reach out for the browns and the grays because there are so many other yarns in front of it. So I think I'm gonna just go back there and purchase those colors next time. And then I have 4 of this blue here, 4 of this, and then 4 of the fuchsia pink. And since I wanted to try out the other ones, and so that I can see the other colors, I decided to purchase 1 of each of the other colors I wasn't able to pick up. And then there's these 2 khaki colored here, or I don't know, cream color. that I can use for pieces of amigurumis. So I was able to have some discounts when I bought in bulk. So there are 12 pieces of yarns per pack, and from that store, when you buy in retail, it is 15 pesos per pack. 15 pesos per piece if you buy in retail. But if you buy per pack, which has a dozen to it, you will have you will pay 140 pesos, and I divided it into 12 skeins or 12 balls, so there is approximately 11.6 pesos per piece. So that is quite a discount. So if ever I needed more yarns, I can just go there and purchase more. So these are the purchases um, that I made from that store. It is a store far off from my suki. So there's this street called Tabora, and you can just go into stores to see if they have different yarns to them. And the store that I bought this from is a little bit far off the street. I don't know if I was able to make a video of that. I think I wasn't able to. And then, since we really needed to finish this amigurumi here, I was going to buy the necessary yarn for this amigurumi here that I started. But when I went to Everson, I was looking at all of the yarns, the velvet yarns that are available, and I wasn't able to pinpoint the right color. So what I bought was this two here, this pink here, which is very much of the shade of color, and then I picked out this other one since I wanted to experiment with it more. I was able to make a bag out of this from last time, so this time I'm thinking of another project to make from this skein of yarn here. And they have this label. It's a very cool label, but the other labels or the other words are in Chinese, so I'm not able to read them. So that is my purchase from Everson, and now I'm gonna share with you guys the projects that I am able to make or accomplish during this week. So if you can compare the Love Nuts yarns from the Monaco Acrylic, we can have a very good discount. The Love Nuts yarn that comes in the small balls is 90 pesos per pack of 10. So it is 9 pesos each. While for this one, it is 140 pesos for a pack of 12. So it is 11.6 pesos. So that's the difference of pricing for the Love Nuts and the Monaco yarn. So I have shown you already this one that I'm going to continue working on, but maybe I needed to make another trip to Tabora, but it is going to be an ongoing project. And then I have shown you also this one, which is the Mandala crossbody bag. I wasn't able to make the strap for it, but it has that star shape or flower design to it that is embossed using front post double crochet. So that is my plan for making in using the Monaco acrylic yarns. I was able to sew the lining for these fruit slice pouches, and for this one I needed to continue sewing the zipper, and also for the other one. And then as I am downstairs, I'm working on this other project, which is the body part of the snowman. So that's how far I worked on it. And then there's this ongoing project from Miss Sharon, which is the double net stitch. I'm still working on it. It is a slow progress, but it is moving along. still have this much left. I'm contemplating whether to turn it into some type of sleeveless top or something. And then I'm able to make some prototype, as I'm calling it, with the amigurumi balls. So I'm accumulating some. Where's the smallest one? I'm accumulating some amigurumi balls. I started with this one here, which is the smallest one, which has different increases to it. So I am jotting it down as I go because I wanted to try to make a amigurumi tutorial that is basic only. So this one, it has 2 increases to it. And as I am progressing, I'm making it bigger and increasing as I go, and jotting down how many rows I made after the increase before I decrease it. So this is it is becoming smallest to biggest, and I am using the color of the rainbow for it. So I can also use this as a reference for when I make a amigurumi in the future. I will stock it and have it as a reference. So that is also one of my projects. I also have that as an entry for the hashtag amigurumi 2021 that Jam and I joined in. And I have shown you all of the project or most of it. And yesterday, I wanted to try out one more of Miss Sharon Lee's projects or one of her tutorials. So I started this one yesterday. And this is the how to crochet a feather. So I wasn't quite successful with it because as I was brushing it, it's kind of hard to brush it. So I think I'm gonna continue on and work on this project and show you guys my progress. So this is the feather, and I will put her link on the description box below on how to work on this if you guys are interested. So I think those are most of it. The other day Mama went to Divisoria also to buy some buttons. There's this difference in pricing when you buy in bulk from Divisoria or in wholesale compared to when you buy retail. So I have been buying this button for a while now in retail. So this is I think 2 pesos per piece when you have it on retail. But she bought a whole pack of it that she put here. And it comes to about 1 pesos per piece when you buy it in wholesale. So there's 140 pieces per pack, and she just paid for 140 pesos. So she gave it to me so that I can use it for the eyes of the amigurumis. She bought it because my brother-in-law wanted to replace the buttons from his polo with this white button here. So Mama turned it into this black one. So she was able to do that yesterday, and so she gave me this whole pack here to use in future. I think those are most of it. There's no background sound today, so I was able to make a podcast this early. And I'm going down to Ate's house later to look after the kids when she goes to work. She's going to work at about 12 p.m. So those are most of the projects that I want to share with you guys. If I have some shout outs, I will put it on the links below. If you want to support me, please watch the ads in full. All the links for my social media accounts will be on the description box below, along with my blog and also my Gantsilyera page. My tutorials have a playlist to it that I have made, and I will put the link below so that you can see my past tutorials and see what I have put out there. Please like and subscribe, and thank you very much for my old and new subscribers for keeping up with me. Please put comments and suggestions on the comment box below. And I have some shop updates that I will also put on my Gantsilyera page. If you are interested, I have a shop link on the description box. The weather today is sunny, but sometimes it rains, and June is coming up where we are expecting some storms, and I think it's gonna also be the start of the rainy season. So thank you very much for joining in with me. I hope you guys have enjoyed the podcast, and I hope you have a family bonding time and some crafting time after a day's work, some relaxing time. So that's it from me. Bye for now. So once again, I was able to forget something to show you guys. So this is a illustration board that I put together, the one that Nicole gave me, and then I put on it as a wallpaper sticker. So I put it here so that I can use it as a background for my tutorials. And then yesterday I was able to purchase this other one, which is also a wallpaper but in 3D form. So I was able to purchase this. This is a sticker type of wallpaper. You can also use this as a background. I'm here by Ate's house again to look after the kids. So now I'm preparing merienda. Mama bought some potatoes and I'm cutting them into wedges and frying them right now. So these are the cooked ones, and I'm gonna put cheese powder on some of them, but Marius prefers them with just salt. And I'm watching Dennis Deer. It's Tabora. So I'm gonna find Basic Mall. I'm in between Lucky Chinatown and this other mall here. I'm gonna find something that Mama wants me to buy, some sponges. So I'm gonna look for it first. I just bought some yarns from Tabora. So now I'm here. This part here is the 1188 mall. I think I'm supposed to go here. Guys, sit with me. I have Lugo and Zagu. I'm here by 999 Mall. And I bought some items, Daniel's diaper and my yards. Jollibee here, and there are people selling in the middle. So I'm going home now, but I wasn't able to buy sponge yet. I was looking for it, but I think it's not available. So I'm going this way. It's very hot weather today. Teka Mall again. It's Mama. Up. Huh? paradahan.
Ha?
Sino yung nakaparada yung mga motor?